Well, it has been about 5 days since I have played Football Manager. I'm ready to get back into it. There hasn't been a lack of videos, but it's good to be back. Let's do this thing, my dudes. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Well, as you can see, I'm in a new house. And that is because we just got done moving to a new place for about a month until the contract ends. If you're new to the channel, one thing to note is my wife is a travel nurse. So we bounce around the United States from different locations. First started the YouTube channel, we was in South Dakota. Now we're in Virginia. And she just signed a new contract through September through December, where we will be moving to New Mexico after that for 3 months. And I gotta get back to bulking up on some videos. It's the first time I've had my PC in a while, and I'm glad to be back. As you can see, though, the fitness it's starting to come up. We're finally starting to get rid of a lot of these injuries that we started off the season with. Looking at our medical center, we've got 3 guys that's still injured: Choi Sung, Kim Bung Min, and Jimmy Payne. Kim Bung Min is a player that I brought up to the first team just because a little bit of depth at left wing. He's not ready. He's definitely not ready, but think he has potential. Think he does have the potential. We are not training him where I want him to be training, though. I want him to train right here just for the time being until we can figure out what we want to do with the side. I think that'll be good for him. Hopefully we can play him some. Hae-sung is coming back from injury. Don't think we're going to play him today any, though. Looking at where we last left off, we had the huge result against Kawasaki Frontail where we won 10-1 with him getting 6. I repeat, 6 goals in that match. Just got done playing these 2 matches. We played Yangju, beat them 1-0. Ivan Marion getting a goal in the 77th minute to pull ahead in that one. Then we played FC Seoul, won that match as well, 1-0. Lee getting the win there. Jimmy Payne picked up a little bit of a knock. Not nothing seriously, but he has picked up a little bit of a knock, so that's something to note. One other thing. Owen, my dude, I named you. I don't know where you are. There you are, right there. Take a look at your player. There he is. Named him for you. I don't like that you're fickle, my dude. You need to talk. You need to get that solved. You need to get that figured out. But remember, guys, Owen was the only one. Anybody else want to be named? Send me a DM for the youth intakes. I don't remember. You'll have to go back and look at the players that we had that we signed that you guys can be. Obviously, none of the first team players today, though. Huge episode. Huge episode. 2 huge matches. And I say they was huge. We got Ulsan Hyundai sitting second in the league, right behind us. They're a couple points off. We've pulled ahead a little bit. We've got a good win streak going right now. We are doing mighty fine in the league, and then our next match is the biggest one of them all. Going up against Sydney, 2 points off of them. I want to win the group stage. I want to win it. I think we can. I think we can. We beat them in the first time, didn't we? We beat them. We drew. So they're a good side. They're a pretty good side. I'm a little bit worried about it. I think we do have enough to beat them, though. So let's actually look at the team. Take a look at the team. One thing to note, I have been playing Kim Sung-ho as our number 10, and I like him there, really. I really do. I think he's got some potential for us there. He is a 5-star potential player, sitting at 2.5 stars right now. He's putting out a 7.0 rating for us. We did spend some big money on him to get him into the club. Hopefully it pays off. I have been playing Kim a little bit at right wing more since his 6th goal. He played there one time. Then he was tired the next match, so I didn't play him there. Lee Hong Min had a good match in the last one, so he's trying to win that right back spot. This left-hand side is something that we've got to worry about for the future because Marion, we've got him. Marion's not a oldie, but he's not a young guy either. He's still got some time left on him. Up next, we got Lee on that left-hand side, and Lee time is running thin. This is last year of the contract. There is some interest in him. I think Jeju wants him. Yeah, they want him. And then we brought up the youngster Kim Young Min. He's here. Maybe he can get into the side a little bit. I don't know. But there's definitely a lot of work to do. Eder Roberto has been playing in the midfield as well. And got a question about Eder Roberto. Okay, so Eder Roberto is South Korean. Been here long enough to qualify as a South Korean player for us, that's massive. That is massive to have that in the squad. A player his quality be able to qualify as a South Korean force. His contract, though, he is on a lot of money. He is roughly double our next highest paid player. His contract expires at the end of the year. Financially, it's looking rough. I want to get this lowered down. I bumped it up quite a bit this season, and with Eder Roberto getting older, his contract expiring, and him being on a lot of money, I got a question for you guys. What do you think if we don't re-sign Eder Roberto? Because we've got plenty of number 10. I feel like we can work with what we have in the midfield next season. And what we try to do this off season is to lower that transfer or that payroll, and what we focus on signing is young players, because I feel like we've got a core of guys that can compete at this level. Obviously, they're doing well. We're winning the league right now, but that is definitely what I'm thinking. Just to get that lowered, that'll lower a lot of the issues that we're having. And then up after that, our next highest paid guy is you. No, it's not. Oh, I apologize. He is not double the play. We've got a couple guys that are expensive. So Ivan Marin's expensive. Then we've got, this is Eder Roberto here. Then Red after that. But I'm really debating letting him go. Just because that money, man, that money would help us so much. Letting him go and then Red in the future, I'm not a huge fan of Red. I don't think Red is really worth what we're paying him. He hasn't really done much. Granted, we play him in the midfield, and he wants to play on the right wing. And we could start playing him there if that's what he wants. If that's what he wants. But I do want to do something else with him. We're going to get into the match today, I promise. I've just got a lot of cleanup to do because I haven't been here in a while. All right, let's look at the team. In goal, we got Son. In the back four, we got Lee Hong-min, Sam, Lee Soon-hak, and Han Bin. Midfield consists of Kim, Eder Roberto, Park Ji-min, and Marin. In the number 10 slot, we got Kim Sung-ho. Up top, Kang, making his first return since picking up that big injury. He's finally fit. He's ready to go. He told me before match today, I'm going to try getting a hat trick. I don't believe him, but that's what he said. That is what he said he wants to do. Pump the fist. Been on a good run. Let's keep it up, my dudes. Yeah, I want to get the back decorated a little bit. Got to find a way to hang up my kits. The picture behind me is not mine. That is I don't know if you guys have it overseas in the UK. The way we rent houses here for the short term is with Airbnb. So this house is owned by somebody else. As most of you guys know that watch the channel, you guys know that I don't own these houses that I record from. We rent these out for like 3 months and then we move on. But I want to find a way to hang my kits up in here. I hadn't found a way yet. At least hang one of them. Get rid of that guy right there, and get a Darby County kit or an Orlando City. One of the two. Don't know which one yet. Got to figure out how to get it there. I don't like that. That's a little bit much for me. A little bit much. The first 20 is down, and it looks like we've played fairly well in this match. We haven't given them many opportunities. Granted, we haven't had many opportunities ourselves. It does look like Hong Min is getting a little bit tired. We may take him out at halftime. He's one of the guys that came back from injury pretty late. He came back from injury late, what I'm trying to say. He has picked up another injury. The injuries. Have I mentioned we've had injuries this season? We have had a ton of injuries. It's been super frustrating. I've got to get this situated. I got to figure out my room in here. I really like this new place that we're staying at. It is so much better than what we had at the last place. It's definitely more of what we need. It's in a better area, I would say. Not so loud. Kim Sung-ho taking a shot there. He doesn't score often. I don't know if he's actually scored with us or not. Yeah, it is. It's been much better here. We've been here. This is our second day. I got my desk put together last night. Got the stuff put together on top, trying to figure it all out. I've been working with the Belgium save that is releasing Sunday. Dude. I am so excited about it. It's going to be so much fun. Hopefully you guys will tune into that. Make sure to get there. I got to get the schedules updated and all that stuff, but probably honestly won't do that until Saturday. Probably Saturday is when I'll do it. So today is Coming along though. It's coming along. We got to get some videos bulked up though, because we got a lot of travel to do from our house that we actually own, where our home. 1-0. It's a 20-hour drive to New Mexico. So yeah, it's definitely going to take a day or two. So I've got to get some stuff taken care of, and we're set. We're set. I'm ready to go. 1-0. Eder Roberto on the pin. Looking good. Looking good. This is a big result for us because we are playing second in the league. Usain Hyundai. I apologize. I really haven't paid attention to the match that much because of all the cleanup stuff we had to do, just because it's been so long since I've been able to talk to you guys. And we'll get going. We'll get it going again. We will get it going. It feels odd recording again. Definitely feels different. Outstretched arms. Happy with the performance. Keep it up. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Somebody, neighbor has a dog that kind of gets running around a little bit. I hear him outside right now. Doggy in trouble. And that's one thing I like about this place is like I actually have room away from the dogs, so they're not constantly coming in and out. I'm kind of in a secluded area. We're bringing J1 on for Lee Hong-min just because he's got the injury. Eder Roberto, telling you guys, the dude gets tired a lot lately. So Kim Chen-so coming on for him. We've got a couple guys that can play in that deep line playmaker role. Kim, he's a guy he's not great right now, but I think if you compare him, we're gonna get back to the match. I mean, overall, he's not as attacking as Red. But I don't need him to be attacking. I just need him to be a deep line playmaker. I mean, like Red's probably our best midfield player besides Eder Roberto. I mean, I see there's a lot more blue, but there's a couple areas that they're pretty close in terms of skill. So, chance on an opportunity next year if Eder Roberto leaves, because I won't sign another player that comes on at that expense. Like that's not happening. Just because of the financials of the club. I believe the club, I'm not really sure how to check. I think this club is owned by the city of Daegu FC, or not Daegu FC. They're owned by the city of Daegu. I don't know how that works. It'd be nice to get a little injection of money though, because we are struggling on that front. J1 he almost gets it picked off there. Bit of an opportunity for Usain Hyundai there to get a shot off. They don't. And we have increased our lead by 8 points in this match. This is massive for the side. It's time to make a change here. I'm going to end up moving my camera because it's blocking a portion of the screen that I need to see. Red can come on. We'll play him as tell you what, we'll play him as an inverted wing because he is. I've just been trying to give some of the guys a little bit of break in between matches, or not in between matches. Been trying to give some players breaks so we can play some of these young guys that we signed this offseason, seeing what they can do. And also some of these guys have played a lot, and it's good to let them get a little bit of a break, which is why Red's on the bench right now. Eder Roberto, he's missed a game or two just due to letting him take it easy. He's an old man. Marin with the ball. Kicks it over to Park Ji-min. Kim Chen-so gets a nice opportunity there. Nice shot there. Wins us the corner. Red to take. Soars it into Sam, but Sam can't get his head quite on it. Park Ji-min chases us down very slowly, I might add. I'm about to turn on some time wasting so we can get through this match after this highlight's over. I think it should. Okay. Okay, there we go. Time to turn on the time waste, and we're going to do that. Yeah, it's right there. That's where I can't see. I have to actually look at Streamlabs to see where it's at. I gotta fix that. Time wasting frequently. We're going to lower that tempo down to standard. Take that off. We're going to work the ball in the box. I think we're good with that. I think that's what we roll with for these last couple minutes. It should be enough to get us a win, and it is. Huge win there. Beating number 2 in the league. Just extending that league. Closer and closer to winning our first league title in our second year, dude. That is crazy. I did not think it was going to happen like that. I don't think we're that good of a side, really. Lee Hong is out for 1 to 3 days, so that's good news. Up next, it is happening. We got Sydney FC, the team we could not beat earlier, the team that has pulled away from us in the group stage a little bit. Can we catch them in this match? Let's see. Let us discuss the contract just a little bit more. So we lost around a little less than 700,000 this past month. So I'm looking at getting some of these guys rid of that cost us a lot of money right now. It cost us a lot of money. And so from Jimmy Payne, which you can kind of see the blue part of his name right there, and up, these are the guys that are their contracts are expiring this season. So I see a couple big contracts. We got Eder Roberto up top. He's getting a lot of money. It's a little bit. After that, we got Lee Soon Hawk, who I don't plan on re-signing him. Then this one is one of them I do plan on re-signing, Han Bin. Hopefully we can keep him around that same price point that he's doing. But some of these guys we're just not going to plan on re-signing at all. Let's see where we go from there. Let's scroll back over. Just look so we can look at the talent just based off of stars. Lee is not getting re-signed. Kim Sung Jae, I don't know. We don't really have a great right back situation behind Kim, so we may re-sign him. Choi Sung Kite, I would like to re-sign. I would like to re-sign him just because we're probably going to be losing Eder Roberto. Kite can be a good solid option at that point for us. Yu Wang Sun not getting re-signed as well. Ho Jin probably not as well, and then Hae Sung as well. So that will be a good portion of stuff coming off our bank, and hopefully we can bring up some of our reserve guys that are sitting at the 2-star potential. You know, we got Kim Kite, 16 years old, already killing it. 2-star player, 4.5-star potential. Shim Jae Min at 17 years old. He'll be a guy that comes up next year. And maybe one of these other guys. Maybe Hae Sung at some point can come up just to fill a role until his contract expires. Ooh, hadn't seen that name before. Noi Sung Hyun. Hey, anybody wants me to rename this guy? I would not mind it. Would not mind at all. But he might, I mean, some of these 2-star guys, we might bring some of those guys up to see. That way we can see what we have next year, like what we need to sign. You know what I'm saying? That way we have a little bit better plan, just because finances is going to be a huge issue here. But I do think some of these guys will be brought up next season to help out with some of the guys that are leaving that are not really good, that they can serve the same role that they're doing now. It is time. Time, though, to see who is going to win the group stage. AFC Champions League time, baby. We're going to be against Sydney FC. They're sitting top of the table, 2 points ahead of us. We're below them. We drew against them last time, 0-0. So, definitely going to be a tough test for us today. We are without a couple of players. Choi Sung still banged up. Lee Hong Min is unregistered. Park Young Ki also unregistered. And I think that's it. So we got Son in goal. We got a back four of Jae-won, Sam, Lee Soon Hawk, Han Bin. Midfield, we got Kim, Eder Roberto, Red, and Marin. Number 10, we got Kim Sung Ho up top. Jung. Because Kang lied to us. He didn't get a hat trick. Told you guys. I did not believe the dude when he told me that. It was a flat out lie. He should be ashamed of himself. And so this is going to be a tough one. We could secure it, though. We could go into the second round just automatically, not having to worry about that. Hey, what? I hadn't seen that before. Seen that tactic this year in FM. Yeah, we could clinch and not have to worry about the second best team. Whatever, you get it. You know how it is. We're going to find out today, though, in today's episode, if we make it to the second round. Red somehow beats his man and then just absolutely demolishes the player, bouncing the ball off his head. Eder Roberto with it now. Lee Soon Hawk playing it across all the way over to Kim. Can Kim have a good performance today like he did in our last Champions League match? Red, get to it, my dude. You had that. Okay, Eder Roberto. Get in. 9th goal of the season. That puts us top of the table right now. 1-0. Red was on the assist. Our two big money guys. Money. They got a lot of money. But yeah, I definitely want to. I'm thinking for future, and I don't know. It just depends on how the money goes. it wouldn't hurt to just do loans. Because, like, with the finances we have, we can't compete with some of the top teams in South Korea, I don't feel like the Ulsan Hyundais. We've got to start developing our South Korean players. I might start using loans more, though, for our foreign slots. I wouldn't like to, but it may be one of those type of things of like we might bring one or two in each time we have a slot, just to see if we can get some of this financial stuff back, because the foreign players just cost so much money. Just so much money compared to the rest of them. Him with it now. He's got some, he doesn't have much space. Plays it back. He's got Eder Roberto. Red with it now. Red again to Marin. Plays it into Jung, but it's picked off a little bit. Now it's cleared back out. Hanbin does a good job pushing this back forward. We're still in possession. Marin with the ball. Whipping it out to Kim. Kim getting it into Jung. 2-0. 6th goal of the season for Jung. Kim is on the assist. 2-0. That's absolutely huge. I wonder what we'll get if we win the group stage. Like, how much money will we win if we win the group stage? We still ain't got that money from Bayern Munich either. Just saying. Anita, come on, ka-ching, ka-ching. Throw that money at us. Go ka-ching, ka-ching. I would love to get it. Carry it all the way to the bank. Halftime. Halftime up 2-0. Wow. Absolutely huge. Outstretched arms. Didn't mean to click that one. Meant to click the one that my boy Joe was recommending, but sorry, Joe. I haven't talked to Joe much on the phone lately. Got to start back that up. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the South Korea side. It's a challenge. It's not one of these type of things of like, oh, I'm just gonna go spend money. Can't do that. Can't do that. We don't have the money. I would love to upgrade the club, but once again, we don't have the money. Hanbin with the ball. He gets it into Marin. Kim with the ball. Yeah, I think next season, one thing we got to focus on is just really lowering down the payroll. We got to get the payroll under control. The payroll is out of control. Absolutely out of control. We got the 1-point lead over Sydney right now. So the way things stand, there's no way Kawasaki Front Tails and LC Sailors are doing anything. We've had a tough group stage, though. I mean, a really tough group stage. It's time to make some changes. We got some tired bodies out there. I got to use the Streamlabs to get to it. There it is. I still hadn't changed. Okay, so Kim, Eder Roberto, and Ivan Marin all looking like they're halfway dead. Haesung can come on right there. He's not really good at it. What we could potentially do is do this. I mean, you can kind of play there, can't you? Yeah, you can kind of play there. You can do it. I'll just change him to a winger as well. Marin can come off. I'm looking at Park Ji-min for this role. Changing this to a ball-winning midfield right now. Just to... Hey, not going to do that. Central mid on defend. We can take Red off as well, which I'm really thinking about doing, because Kim's a little bit younger. He can last out there. Eder, not so. Kim Chan-so coming on. I don't even have anybody that can play on that right-hand side, do I? I mean, we could do that, which is probably what we'll end up doing. And bringing in a number 10. Guys, we're moving on. We are moving on. Let's go. This is huge. Notice that my other Kim Sung-ho is tired, but we're doing a little swapsy there. Kang coming on the pitch. Let him get a little bit more playing time out there. Let him get going. We need him ready to go for the rest of the season, because we don't have much other striking options besides Jung, Kang. So it would be nice. Full time, 2-0. Moving on to the next round. Second round of the Champions League. Good stuff. I'm thrilled with that win. It looks closer than what it was on the match stats. J1, best performer at right back today. 7.5 for him. Outstretched arms. Good work. Did what we needed to. See what it says here. There we go. So it is confirmed we have moved on. Which, if you look at the goal differential, it's frightfully slow. G-Min Q did not like the match. He said it was like watching paint dry. I apologize that you felt that way. Sorry. Did not mean to make you think that, but we did end up winning. So we get 50K for that. And we're Who are we going up against? Changdong. I don't know how to say that last one. Changdong Tation. Gotta look that one up. From China. I think that's not that's the people. Yeah, we're playing it. It's against China. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. So their best overall player. Oh. Hey, dudes, we ain't moving on any further than where we are right now. That guy is. Hey. That is a no bueno. Looking at value wise, they got a player valued at 17.5 million in Pedro Solberg. Oh my god. You know how we beat Kawasaki front and tail really bad? That might happen to us in this match. It is going to be a rough go. It's coming up next, though. In the next match, or next episode, we're going to play both of those matches. I mean, I don't see a point in playing Pohang Steelers in between on screen. That's... Yikes. That's not what I was hoping for. Definitely not what I was hoping for. There's no way we can compete with that. No way whatsoever. I mean, couldn't we have played this team? Like, I mean, no, I'm good. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be tough from now on. I don't know. I really don't know what we're going to do in the future against some of these Champions League teams. I figure like we'll be able to always get to the second round. Once we get to the second round, though, that's when it's gonna be like just knock a slap out. Is that a scorpion? Is that a scorpion? What is that? Is that a pincer from Pokemon? It's like pincer. What is that? A beetle? I don't know. It's kind of an odd one. I don't know. I don't know how to end this at this point. Well, it is definitely nice moving on to the second round of the Champions League, but I was hoping that we would get a little bit more money for winning the group stage. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Got to get that payroll lowered this next season. And the next match, it's not going to be easy. There's very slim chances that we're moving on to the next round. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, let me know what you think the final score of the next matchup is. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.